guys, and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name's Michelle, and today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little bit different here on my channel than I have in the past, and that is going to be my doTERRA essential oils. Now, before you click away, let me just give you a little bit of a background. I am not a doTERRA rep, or I'm not exactly sure what they even call them. I do not sell this. I am totally brand new to this world. I just think it was something that I was excited about, something new for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys and see if you had any feedback or any recommendations or anything like that. I do have a link that's kind of like an affiliate link, just like with my other brands that I, purchase or get sent to me or anything like that. By the way, I purchased all of this with my own money, no discounts, nothing. But I do have an affiliate link that you can go to down below if you're interested in purchasing any of the items that I talk about, or if you need to refill some things or anything like that, where I do get a small commission if you purchase through that link. But again, I'm not like an official rep or anything like that. I don't think it's something I'm interested in at this time, but I will say if you do have a current doTERRA rep, so please purchase through them. If this is something on a whim, then purchase through the link down below. All right, enough about that stuff. Let me tell you a little bit about what got me into this. So I have this amazing friend who is actually a coworker of mine, and she is one of those people that you meet and you just have that instant connection, like you've known her for half of your life and you could just probably tell her just about anything. And she kind of brought me into the world of essential oils because she was talking about something and I had a sore muscle one day and she handed me one of her roll-ons and was like, try that. Couldn't believe how well it worked, so I wanted to try some more things. She came over to my house, showed me all the things, and one of the things that I decided to purchase from that little meeting was this family essentials kit. This kind of gave me a baseline of the traditional oils to use, and I really wanted to just get my feet wet. I had no idea what I was getting into. I still don't really know what I'm doing, guys. But I'm having fun with it. I'm not taking it too seriously. Basically, I wanted to get something that had a bit of variety so that I could try a bunch of different things and see if it worked. So in this kit in particular, they are all the 5 mLs. So it's tiny little bottles like this. Enough that I've had this for about a month and a half about 2 months now. And this is the On Guard. And I'll tell you about each of the oils here real quick in a minute, but this is something I use almost every single day and I'm only about right here. So they definitely last a good while. If you're thinking about just kind of dabbling a little bit and see what this essential oil stuff is all about, I would say do this one. It is a bit on the pricier side. Like my initial feeling about it was like, whoa, no, I don't know about that. But then I realized I had set a little bit of savings for myself aside. Normally I spend it on makeup and things like that, but this time I kind of wanted to spend it on something that could actually benefit my health and the kids too. So I thought, why not give it a go? So in this kit, it comes with 10 different oils. It comes with the Deep Blue oil, which is really nice for rubbing on your sore muscles if you have an ache and pain after a long day at work. Or let me stop for a second. This is how I've been using them. I'm sure there's a million other ways to be using each and every single one of these, but I'll share with you how I've been personally using them. If I'm wrong, please correct me down below. If there's something else I'm not even mentioning, mention it down below too. So I'm not an expert on this by far, but I'm just excited about it and it's been really cool. Let me get back to it and explain what's going on. So Deep Blue is really good for sore muscles. I've been working out at the gym. I've been having really soreness. I rub that on. It feels so good. They have a lotion version of this, or kind of like a cream. It kind of looks like an icy hot kind of thing, but it, of course, is more natural because it's the essential oils. And that one is, again, on the pricier side. It's like 30 bucks or whatever. So I'm saving up to get that one, hopefully in my next order. On Guard is what I was showing you before. This is something I use almost every single day. I use this on the bottom of my feet. I use it if I feel like, I'm one of those people where I just can feel like, I can feel germs. Like I walk in somewhere and I'm like, I feel your germs all over me. I put this on the kids, the bottom of their feet, just one little drop in my palm. I kind of warmed up and then rubbed their feet. They love it because I do it before bed and they're like, oh, rub my feet, Mom. Nevertheless, do they know that this is helping them fight different infections and it's antibacterial, basically. You could use this to clean. It says that you could diffuse it. It's good for cleaning doorknobs, telephones, and other community surfaces, or you could diffuse it to purify the air. It's a natural defense mechanism blend oil. The next one I've used quite a bit, and oh, I'm almost out, is lavender. This I put in my diffuser in our bedroom almost every single night, and it just smells so good. It's so calming and relaxing. Whenever the kids are getting crazy, I'll kind of like run over to, I'll put some on my finger real quick, just not even a whole drop, but just enough to dip it, you know what I mean? And I'll kind of put it on the inside of their palms and I'll be like, okay guys, like smell the inside of your palms. All right, let's calm down, you psycho children. It seems to help. Maybe it's a little bit of the placebo effect, but they love it. So it makes them feel good. It makes me feel good that they're not running around like crazies. And that's lavender. Next one is lemon. I haven't used this too much. The only time I've really used it is to a drop or two in my tea or my water in the morning. I haven't really found how I want to use lemon, so definitely leave me some of your suggestions and how you love to use it down below. The next one is peppermint. This, I have been reading up on this guy because I'm like, what the heck am I going to use peppermint for? I could use it in cookies around Christmas time, but we're not quite there yet. Apparently it's really good for headaches and really good for just kind of like opening up your body, opening up your mind, opening up your breathing airways, and just kind of like revving you up a little bit. It just kind of opens an uplifting kind of thing, or at least that's kind of how I've experienced it. So this, I kind of put it on if I'm feeling like really like balled up and stressed, or like I have a migraine going on. I'll just kind of just like put some back behind here. I really like putting it there, and it smells really good. Okay, this next one down here, I'm almost out of. Also, it is the Breathe oil. This is a blended oil for respiratory things. It's gonna help, again, open up your airways. This I've been putting on the kids' chest just a little bit. I do mix it with something else, which I'll share here in a minute. But this is really great. You can put it on your palm a little bit, and you kind of cup it and like soak it in, kind of like an inhaler. You can kind of bring it into your lungs, and it just kind of helps open up everything, and that really helps. It says that it's cleansing and invigorating. Okay, the next one is DigestZen, and I've really liked using this because I have been learning that I have maybe possibly IBS, but we're kind of trying out a no FODMAP, FODMAP. I don't know, yeah. I really don't know much about it. I just found out last week that that might be something I'm dealing with, so I use DigestZen. I either rub it on my stomach or I put a little drop underneath my tongue when I'm dealing with a lot of my cramps and internal things like intestinal stuff. Not so much stomach and up high, it's more so in my gut. I feel like this has helped relieve some of that pressure and uncomfortableness. Again, I need to keep using it to kind of see if it's, again, like a placebo effect. And even if it is, it makes me feel better. I believe it has anise in it, which is sort of like a licorice, so it definitely has that zesty scent and flavor to it, which I don't really like licorice, but I don't mind this so much. It kind of, I don't know, it's very nostalgic for me. It reminds me of my grandpa. The next one is Melaleuca oil, and this essentially is tea tree oil. It's really great for disinfecting. I actually have a glass spray bottle that I put a couple of drops of this in, and I spritz my pillow before bed to help with the contamination, because I am acne prone. Let's face it, I am. I want to try to eliminate as much bacteria that I am contaminating myself with from night to night. I believe this has really helped. Sometimes I'll put a little, not even a full drop, just a little like bloop, like I did with the other one, and kind of put it on top of my blemishes if I'm really feeling like those are the type of blemishes that'll react to that. And you know what I mean. If you have acne prone skin, you kind of know that different spots are different. The next one is the Frankincense. I don't really know too much about this guy. I know it's supposed to be really good for nerve things. So sometimes if I'm feeling like really just creepy in my body And again, it kind of goes hand in hand with this whole thing going on. Sometimes I just feel weird in myself if my vitamins are low and things like that. So I'll rub a little bit of this on my feet at night, and I feel like that kind of helps balance me out a little bit. In here, the actual saying says that it helps support healthy cellular function, and it would be really great in your face moisturizer for radiant, beautiful skin. I haven't tried that yet, but it does say that that's what it's good for. The last oil in the Essential Family Kit is oregano oil. And this I have done a drop or two in some scrambled eggs. More so a drop, one drop. If I'm making a big batch, I'll do the 2 because it is very, very potent. So you just need a tiny little bit. This is supposed to help with your natural immune system. If you take it internally, will help support your healthy immune, digestive, and respiratory functions. Oh, I didn't realize it did a digestive thing. Maybe I should add that in with my DigestZen to kind of help what's going on down there. Also, what came with the kit, I'm not sure if this was just a special thing or if all of the family kits come with it. It was 2 of these bottles of the On Guard Beadlets. So you take them internally, sort of like a vitamin, and there are these tiny, tiny, itty bitty little beads. They're the cutest thing on the whole planet, and you just kind of like swallow it or pop it in your mouth. I just popped that one. It's very zesty because the base blend of the On Guard is cinnamon and clove, eucalyptus, rosemary. It's got a bunch of things. Wild orange peel. Again, I highly recommend if you're looking to get started in this, give this a go. Unless you already know something specifically that you're looking to get out of your essential oils or want to try out. So I ordered that in August. And then if you made a purchase before September 15th or something like that, you got a free gift. And then if you spent a certain amount, you got another free gift. So what did I do? I bought some more. So I got my feet wet with this. I've been loving using them. I found something for just about every oil that was in that kit. So I went over the site and I kind of tried to pick things out that just interest me. It wasn't necessarily what it was based off of. Well, some of it was and has a purpose for me, but some of it was just stuff that where I'm like, oh, that would be cool. And I want to show you that really quick because they came pretty close together. I got this just about a week and a half ago, so I've started messing with some of them already. That's why the packaging is kind of all around. This was the first one that I ordered, larger, full-size 15 ml bottles, and I thought it was so cute that they came wrapped up like this. I wanted to show you guys that it's like a sticky poppy thing. What are these things called? Bubble wrap. Oh my gosh. And these are the larger bottles in the 15 mLs. Let me show you in size comparison of the 5 mLs. So you get just a little visual going on here. Again, I had never seen these bottles before in my life until my friend came over and showed me all of these. I'm pretty much obsessed. This one right here is something she gave me a sample of because I was originally going to add it to my first order, and then I'm like, I don't know if I believe in this whole oil thing. I don't know if I'm into it. I just want to try it. We'll see. So she gave me a sample of this one, and I used it almost every single day for like 2 weeks until I ran out of the little cutest little bottle that she gave me. This is the Balance Blend. It's a grounding blend, so it's supposed to help you like bring it back to center. Calm down, Michelle. You're being a little bit of a psycho bitch. I will put this on, and it's, I don't know, I just breathe it in and I give myself a moment, and maybe it's literally just me taking that time for myself to calm the fuck down. But maybe this thing is working magical things on me. It does smell so good. I love this one. What's in this one? Spruce, hoe wood, frankincense, which is that, I think, neurological one I think I was talking about, if I'm remembering correctly. Blue tansy, blue chamomile, and a bunch of other plant things. Okay, so I got that. And then I purchased this roll-on, and I couldn't even wait to try this. Like the day that this box arrived, I pulled this out. This is the ClaryCalm monthly blend for women. So of course I'm like, I'm a woman. I get my monthly. Sometimes I get a little crazy. So I'll love to, the last couple days I've been using this because I'm kind of due for the, you know what, next week. It just smells so calming. I feel like it's supposed to help balance out your hormones. We'll see how that all goes. But even if it's just the point that it calms me down, I feel like I get so frantic sometimes that like my eyes twitch, and they physically do it without me like doing it. I feel like I get affected by stress a lot, and I get overwhelmed easily. I deal with my anxiety and depression. I've talked about that on my channel before. I think that's another reason why I've been so open to trying these oils, is maybe it'll kind of like push. I feel like my anxiety and my depression and all of that, like more mental issues that I deal with, are like in this little ball, and I just want to like go over there. Don't want to deal with you right now. I just want to be me. And yeah, so hopefully, I think that's kind of what got me into doing all of this. All right, what else did I get? I forget, because I kind of threw it all back in the box. I had these all out in the spots of my house that I've been using them, and then to do this, I kind of went and collected them all up. This is the Slim and Sassy. This is a metabolic blend. It's supposed to help cleanse you out, make it easier to lose weight because your body's not so built up inside. I think it kind of helps you pass and go to the bathroom. It has really amazing things like ginger root, peppermint, grapefruit, which is supposed to be really good to help you like rev up your metabolism to lose a little bit more weight. Do I think that this is going to make me skinny? Probably not. Do I think it may help my body like cleanse out of all the gunk it holds on to and all of that stuff? Yes, I do think it's going to help. I drop this in a glass of water, a drop or two every single morning, or I'll put it in my tea if I decide to drink my green tea, and I go about my day. But again, this box only arrived like a week and a half ago or so. So I'm just starting to incorporate these items into my daily life. But I have tried them, so I have a little bit of feedback. My friend gave me this wild orange to try out. It smells so good. So sometimes I will do a drop of this in my water or tea in the morning as well. It kind of just helps waken me up a little bit better. A little bit more. What is this? This is Whisper. So this is something that reacts differently on everyone's skin. It kind of goes into your body chemistry, and like you could smell it like on somebody different, and they would have 5 different smells. Like everybody would smell differently. I thought that was really cool. It says it's a blend for women. I don't really remember what it's supposed to help with, but when I put it on when she was at my house and had her whole spread out, I really liked how it smelled. Kind of is more of a patchouli, like natural, but not like a gross, sweaty, like I haven't showered in 5 days kind of smell. I just kind of like this one, so we'll see. Okay, so this is the oil that started it all. Remember when I mentioned to you that I was having some sore muscles and my friend gave me her roll-on to try, and it helped me relieve that like, oh, this hurts so bad, why do I work out kind of feeling? It was this guy. So I finally gave in and purchased one for myself. It is the PastTense, and this is a tension blend. It's not necessarily initially for muscles like the deep blue line is. This is specifically formulated to help relieve muscles. This, I don't know what it has in it, but it gives you like a little bit of a tingly, like, it takes your mind off the pain, and I just feel like it helps relieve that, like as if things were like so angry, and then it just makes it like, loosey-goosey. So I really like PastTense. It works for me, and that's what started it all. Okay, so then they also had this cute little Breathe stick. Remember how I mentioned how I like to put the Breathe on the kids? I was so nervous about putting the oil directly on their skin, which is called applying it neat. Look at me in my fancy oil terms. So this actually comes in a scroll up tubey thingy, and oh my god, I like to put it on these things, the little, what are these called, glands, and just kind of like let that go. Gosh, I feel like that just like, it's an inhaler to me. It just feels and smells so good, and it's just soothing and cooling, and even if I'm not congested, it just feels good to like breathe in that very fresh, clean, refreshing scent. I like it. The kids like it that let me put it on them, because I know they won't let me put Vicks on them anymore. They're like, I don't want that. That burns. That doesn't burn their skin. It doesn't bother them so much. The other night, Sophia had a little bit of a fever in the middle of the night. I put a little bit of lemon and On Guard on her feet and a little bit of a breathe stick on her chest, and then like a cold compress on her head. Little while later, she had no fever. I don't know what kind of Houdini this stuff is, but it helped her because I set up monitoring her because I was a little bit worried. I was like, okay, we're going to try something different. I'm not going to give you ibuprofen or Advil or Tylenol or whatever it's called right off the bat. I kind of wanted to try something a little bit alternative, but I wanted to watch her at the same time. I don't want to be like stupid and be like, oh yeah, it's magical, you'll be fine. So I sat with her and made sure she was good, and then it worked, so pretty cool. Okay, so something else that my friend kind of mentioned to me were these more emotional roll-on oils, and I decided to purchase the one in Peace. I felt like it's called a reassuring blend, and again, it's something I can throw in my purse and bring to work to me and just kind of like roll a little on my wrist and just smell it in for a second and kind of bring it back to center. It kind of goes in the same idea line for me as the balancing blend. This one's a little bit easier to carry because I didn't see on the website if they had a balancing roll on. If they did, I missed it and I should have bought it. Okay, by the way, in the roller blends or in the roller bottles, this is already, I don't want to say watered down because it's not water that's in here. What actually is in here is, if it's a blend, then it's got several different things, plus it will most likely have what is fractionated coconut oil. Now, to my understanding, this is coconut oil that has been stripped down to the purest form, and it has no fats in it, if I'm remembering correctly. This is what you can mix with any of your essential oils, especially if they're just straight up and pure like the ones in the kit. So if you're gonna get the kit, I would say definitely get this. I didn't order this right off the bat, and then I kind of like pinched myself for a minute because I really wish I would have ordered this just right off the bat. It's not even that expensive. It was just a couple of bucks because I know a lot of this can get a little bit pricey. So tread lightly. I understand. You don't have to go all out in your first box, kind of like I did. But I would definitely say add this to your order. This is going to help spread it along the skin a little bit more, because I was finding that in the first month where I had just the initial kit, I'd go to spread it like on the kids' arms or legs, and I'm like, man, that didn't go very far. It still gets into their body, but it kind of feels nice when you're able to spread it over a larger area, especially when it's something like the deep blue, where I want to get it all over this whole muscle area and not just where you initially put it on. You get where I'm going. This helps it blend out more. It doesn't dilute it in the sense that it makes it less effective. If anything, it helps spread it over a larger area, making it more effective for you and your absorption. It helps you absorb it too. So pretty cool. I'm glad I got this. This is what I mix all of my oils in before I apply them to the children. And this is what is going to automatically be in any of the roll-on blends or roll-on applicators. Cheer was also one of the emotional blends that I got. Kind of like peps you up a little bit. To me, it has like a clove. Is there clove in here? Because I feel like it smells a little bit like zesty, like, woo, good morning, hello. Cheer is an emotional blend, and I just cracked my voice. Sorry, it does that still sometimes. I really like this one, and it was on sale last month. I think there's a different one on sale this month. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. You will just have to search the website down below. Again, go and look at it. If you don't want to purchase anything through a link, please don't feel pressured to. I just wanted to give that opportunity since I'm giving out this information, and it helps me earn a couple bucks if you decide to purchase something. So thank you for helping me out. All right. So this is the Peppermint Roll-On. Now, this is basically just peppermint oil mixed with the fractionated coconut and in a little roller bottle doodle. Did I show you the top of the roller bottle? This came free. This was the free gift with purchase when I spent a certain amount. I think it was like $125 I needed to spend to be able to get the free one. And since I was already spending that, it was kind of cool that I got a free product. And I don't think I've showed you guys the top of the roller. I mean, it's pretty, looks like a little roller. Just in case you were curious, because I'm curious about all of this stuff. I knew nothing about any of this literally 2 months ago. So, okay, 2 more items and then I'll let you go. The last item that I actually purchased is the dōTERRA On Guard Cleaning Concentrate. Now, like I said, I've had this about a week and a half and I haven't even taken this out of the box because I'm a little intimidated by it. I'm not exactly sure how to use it. I need to watch maybe some YouTube videos, or maybe you guys can give me some suggestions down below. This apparently has a whole 5 ml bottle of On Guard in this solution. So it's as if I took this and just dumped it out in here. And apparently you can use this to, you do have to dilute it, I believe. If you're going to clean dishes, it says to mix 3 tablespoons of the concentrate per 1 gallon of water. If you're going to like use it in a spray bottle, use 2 tablespoons of this for every 24 ounces. And then you can clean bathrooms with this. Basically, it just disinfects. It's biodegradable, non-toxic, so super healthy and to use on anything. I think the only thing she mentioned is being careful using it on plastic because it may eat it. I don't know if I'm remembering, but this is a plastic bottle, so that makes 0 sense. I'm totally probably remembering that wrong. But yes, I'm not exactly sure what to do with this, but I saw it on the website. I was excited about it because why not disinfect all the things? I mean, with kids and dogs, there's just germs festering everywhere. Okay, so the last item I want to share with you guys was, remember when I said if you made a purchase in September, you got a free gift automatically the next month? This was that gift. It is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I haven't even opened this yet, but it is 3 large size bottles of their Vitality Kit, which are different vitamins, I guess. I'm not too familiar because I actually haven't tried them. This is the Microplex. It says it's a food nutrient. These are big bottles too. And then we have the E Omega and the Alpha CRS Plus, which is the cellular vitality and essential oil omega complex, and the food nutrient, which is this guy I showed you guys. This is a 30-day supply, and I'm guessing you take all 3 of them because they're all different, and they have different essential oils in it. There's things listed on here: thyme, frankincense, clove, cumin, peppermint, ginger, caraway, and German chamomile. A bunch of other things listed on here as well. Apparently this is like over $100 or something like that, if I remember correctly. So to get it for free, why not? This month they're hosting a different promotion. If you purchase a certain amount before a certain time, you get a free oil plus 3 other ones. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to have on my next one because I feel like I have a good grasp, a good gist of stuff here that I still want to play around with a little bit more. Some of these oils, like I was mentioning, I haven't even opened just yet, and I know I need to order before October 15th. So hopefully I get this video up before then so you can give me a little bit of feedback, and if I'm not, because I'm super busy and I'm terrible at editing and getting things up quickly, I apologize. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I know this was a lot of talking, and if you have any questions or any feedback, please feel free to email me or leave it down below. I will also leave the link down below to where you can purchase through my site. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.